Today, we're continuing on with our 5 steps to better construction production. We are on step 3, which is the first day checklist. And if you haven't seen any of the other videos and would like to, you can find those at scientificremodelingsystem.com/blog. There'll be a link somewhere around this video that you can get right there to it and see the rest of them. My name is David Hawk. I'm here with my friend Randall Souls, who actually created the Scientific Remodeling System. And Randall, when you told me about the first day checklist, it's really, as I look back on my construction career, the amount of things you taught me was really amazing. And this was one of them, was the first day checklist. And this made everything just go so much smoother. So tell people about the first day checklist and what it does.
Well, checklists in themselves are very obvious. They're items you go down and you check them off to be sure you have everything. When a pilot takes off in his plane, he goes through a very careful checklist, and he does this every time because if something fails and he's in the air, it could be the end of his piloting. This isn't as vital as that, but it is important, and it's simple to make. You can take our form over at Scientific Remodeling System and modify it to your needs. I'll go over the major parts today. I won't tell you all the pieces that are in there, but the major parts are documentation, right? Well, that's very obvious. The lead carpenter or the supervisor has to have all the documents in a folder. They have to have all the drawings. They have to have all the work orders, purchase orders. All those things should be on the job the first day. And communication items. Do you set up a communication center to talk with your customer? Is it going to be a whiteboard? Are you going to have pins? Where are you going to put it? Marketing items. Very important. First thing I do is say, when you hit that job first day, that sign goes in the yard and it comes out when we leave, and only when we leave.
Yeah, a little tip I'd like to say to you. You had the fanciest sign I had ever seen. I don't know what that sign cost you, but it was almost a wrought iron fence look to it, and his sign in there. It was very fancy. It wasn't one of the little wire frame signs that just falls over in the yard. And I think that just added to your overall look and the fact that you're a quality contractor, which you were.
Yeah, that was really important. There was a time, what it is a wrought iron holder that you can detach from the sign itself, and the sign slides in on top of it after you drive it into the ground. So it transported very well. It was a really noticeably different sign, and that was what we wanted. At one time when we were doing a lot of solariums, we even shaped it like the solarium, where it went up on a curve and wasn't just a rectangle. Later, when we quit doing that, we went to a rectangular sign. So marketing items, dust and cleaning materials, that's pretty obvious. You got to bring all this stuff, the trash cans, the dust protection, bubble wrap, those kind of things. Very important. Safety items. Really important, because if you get inspected, which hopefully you're not, the fire extinguisher, first aid kits, gloves, those kind of things need to be on the job first day, because you don't want anybody having an accident. You want to be sure you have the right protected receptacles and things like that.
Well, something that I like about this too, Randall, is the fact that you can put this checklist out you could start 3 jobs the same day. You may not be able to get to all 3 jobs. Maybe your project manager can't get to all 3 jobs, but all 3 jobs start the exact same way because of this checklist. So it's a great system.
Yeah. And tools, for what are you going to start on? You're going to have your demolition tools. We like to put a job box out and lock it up. Those were good. Your chains and padlocks and your ladders and things like that. And then the final item is just miscellaneous items. Maybe you have a one call and you have some marking paint and you want to mark out where you're going to be digging. to show one call where it is, those
Right.
kind of things. But checklist, like I said, it's really simple. Build your own, base it on what we have, and it will help you a lot in having a safer, better job. And as I've said so many times, the first day is the most important day, because that's the day to impress the customer and to leave them with a good feeling that they have invested well, that they spent their money wisely, and they got the right person for the job. And that's the impression you want to leave them with.
For sure. So if you like this kind of thing, check out scientificremodelingsystem.com. Randall does give a free demo over there where he'll show you behind the scenes and show you the whole system. And, then you can choose and see if it might help your business or not. And just like Randall's sign that he went over and above and doing this sign, but you have to invest in your business. And I think the Scientific Remodeling System, I know it was a great investment for me. It sure did work. So I think it will for you too. So check that out, scientificremodelingsystem.com, and we will see you in the next video.